get started for Braden and Fletcher to get trained here shortly.
You come out against Creighton last week, pretty aggressive off the shot tonight, just piling up the assists. Did that come from the same place in some ways, that just how it gets distributed within the offense, or were you looking to be more of a, facilitator tonight?
It's just whatever the defense gives, and they hard-hedged it, and they stayed with me, so my job is, when I draw two people on me, is to get the ball in my hands, and I'm surrounded by great players, and so they can make plays, and I did my job and gave it to them.
Braden, can you just talk about what Fletcher does for the offense when he comes in? He really had a spark in the second half.
Yeah, no, I mean, he has been in this program just as long as I have, and he understands the offense and how everything should go, and he's that vocal leader, and just having that just gets the guys going, and he brings energy, and he's obviously able to knock down a shot as well. So when he's doing that and playing hard on defense and talking to us, trying to get everybody going, it just makes all of our lives easier, especially in times when maybe we're all down.
Hey Fletcher, just how big of a weapon it is for you to be able to kind of get to the free throw line when you can? Is that something you're looking to do, or when you're stuck?
Yeah, I think a big focal point for me has been getting in there and drawing contact, getting fouled. I trust my free throw. I think I shoot it at a really high rate. So if I can get 6 to 7 of them in a game, it's 37 points. So I'm going to keep trying to do that. And you just got to be more than just 3-point shooter, being able to attack closeouts and getting into guys and get to that free throw line.
Braden, it seemed like Coach Painter was going to let you guys play through some mistakes tonight. How valuable is that when you're trying to figure some things out? And then you saw the benefit kind of there late where I think Daniel got going a little bit. Jakari hits a big 3 when you guys needed one. It seemed like, this was the game that maybe can benefit you because guys were in situations they haven't been in before.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing about Coach Paint is he trusts his guys, and he did that for me and Fletch when we came in. He threw us in the fire and let us figure it out, and we ended up doing just fine. I think it's the same for all these other guys. They got to figure it out at some point, and I think during these situations is the best time for that, and I thought our guys responded well. Just like you said, Daniel and Jakari making big plays down and helping us extend that lead.
Trey, what progress have you seen from Daniel, maybe even just in the last couple of weeks, to get to a point where tonight, nearly double-double with 3 blocks, but like the 7 fouls drawn too, and being able to be productive in that facet of the game?
Yeah, I think for him it's just getting used to playing in real games, not just practices. Obviously, practices, as us 3 know, get called a little bit different than how the game gets called. But yeah, just him working, especially ball screens with Braden and getting to his spots. Obviously, the big man at Purdue, he has plenty of people to look at and learn from, so he's done a terrific job of learning.
Braden, how much of the turnovers is just early season young guys, just you guys kind of getting back into a groove against the defense that's not your own?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was our young guys at all. I mean, I had 6 of them, so I think that's my job, and I gotta be better at that. I was just careless with it, and I mean, you can say 15 assists, but I'm looking at the 6 turnovers, and I gotta be better at that.
Braden, we saw CJ kind of provide a spark off the bench there. How much does a young guy like that take off of your guys' plate?
Oh, a lot, and just having him, I mean, he understands the game. He's a smart player, and obviously you guys have seen it. He can make his own shot whenever he needs to, and he's a really good defender. So him coming in and making those few defensive plays that he did and just playing his role, I thought he did a great job, and he did what he could.
Fletcher, we've seen times last year where the guy with the hot hand was going to get a lot of minutes. In the first half, Miles obviously comes in, gives you a spark, and gets 14 points in, I think, 9 minutes. How dangerous is this team? There's no Zach, but it seems like there's a lot of options here that can kind of give you that kind of boost each night.
But yeah, this team has so much talent. Up and down the board, you see it. So a guy like Miles can go out there and make 4 threes and a half. It's just what this roster has. But now it's not that. It's us putting it together, us doing the right thing, us doing our job while we're playing hard and playing fast. If they get up and pressure us, we got to take care of it. If they don't, we got to execute. So it's a matter of us just putting things together and everybody sticking with us. There's going to be bumps in the road, and we're going to have a rough first and second half and find a way to win by 17. But it's just a matter of us sticking together and figuring things out.
Braden, how's it different throwing the ball to Daniel and ball screens, Trey and ball screens versus what you're used to?
Yeah, I mean, Zach was a really good roller, and Daniel's starting to get there and get that feel. Obviously, we haven't played a lot together, so we've only been together a couple months. So, I mean, we're learning, and I'm helping them through that every single day. And then with TK, it just gives us a different look because he's able to short roll and then make a play off of that, whether it's for himself or to drive and kick to whoever else we have out there. So it really just depends. I mean, obviously, having Zach, it's a different look, but Daniel's for sure getting there, and TK obviously gives a different look.
Fletcher, you want to see your freshmen grow, you want to get them in really good situations to help them improve, but when they get within 3, how much does the experience of this group up here need to kick in at that point?
Yeah, I think it just gets to a point you gotta sit in the huddle and calm everybody down. You gotta make adjustments. You gotta put the foot on the gas. And we don't want to win by 17. We know we're not happy with this win. We know we got a lot to improve on. But it's talking to him, telling Jakari to keep shooting it. He hadn't made a shot. I think he might have airballed more. And I see him get the shots up every day. I see him make them in practice. So it's helping him keep shooting it. And then he hits a huge one for us. It's continuing to talk to the young guys, making sure. And we're not panicked. I know that for sure. And just making sure they're not panicked because we're in our home crowd and we weren't going to lose that game. So it's a matter of just calming them down and talking to them.
How important is that if you go through this non-conference schedule?
Yeah,
on your experience
it's really important. There's going to be bumps. It's going to be hard. We didn't win back-to-back Big Ten championships just cruising down the road. It was tough. We fought every day. We got better as the season went on, and we pushed each other. So we're going to get back to practice. We're going to continue pushing each other and making sure we're ready to go.
Trey, how comfortable you are now making that cross-court pass out of slips and things like that? I think at least one of your assists was to Miles there where you slipped and you were facing him. You had to throw the ball across the floor.
Yeah, I think that was out of a specific play, but we get to that action a lot. And we worked on that in the walkthrough today. We knew they were going to hedge, and so we're trying to, like you said, slip out of that screen, and it was just an option. If he was going to stay down on Daniel, I was going to hit Miles. If he was going to stay on Miles, I was going to hit Daniel. So I think I'm really comfortable doing that.
Fletcher, just how do you feel like you guys did defensively today?
Not very good. I think it's something that we've really harped on because we know we're a very offensive, strong team. We have a lot of talent. They're a very quick team. They have really quick guards. They're a good team. But it's us just putting stuff together, doing our job, talking more. We got a quiet group of guys, but it's that you can't be quiet on the basketball court. Coach always says that. And it's us doing simple stuff. We messed up a lot of simple things in the first half. And in the second half, it was just keeping them in front of us. They got to the paint way too much. And it's just simple stuff that we talk about and we know. And now it's just a matter of putting it together.
Thank you, guys.